It's just me today. Will is at home. The two of us are unwell, but I'm still here. He's at home. He hasn't been in school because he's been sick. It's kind of a repeat of last year. His first week back in school last year, he ended up with COVID. This time he has some mad throat infection, which he has shared quite nicely. Thank you, Will. Just give me a second now to get everything up on the screen here. Phil, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Just give me 1 second. Will's man in the chat, so I'll be replying to you here via voice, and I'm sure he'll be tormenting you as well with replies in the voice chat or in the text chat. He's missed it, unfortunately, just as I was setting up here. The Iceland there had a go around approaching the runway. The runway is almost at the point of, again, needing a 10, but we're not there yet. So next up we have EI493 coming in from Faro, and it's an A330. I've tried something new with the camera, so if it's a bit all over the shop, you'll have to bear with me. Vegas. Yeah, I got your pictures and your video. Thank you, Tom. Just give me 1 second. I need to do something with my phone. So much easier when my little assistant is here. Brian, how are you? It is warm, isn't it? There's lots of flies up here on the mountain today. So if you could tell me in the comments, because Will's not here to tell me, he's at home on the computer, is there much difference in the video there? I've upped it to the 60 frames per second, so the movement should be a little bit crisper, but I don't know. Phil, up in the top corner there, just your settings cog, or if you're on the telly, on the settings cog, they should be able to change your resolution to tell you what it's on. You saw that video I put up yesterday of that coming in over on 10L. There's the privileged style 330 arriving yesterday. Jordan reverse ops. Like I said, since the last day, both me and Will have been ill. We've both had to go to the doctor and been put on antibiotics. There's the Iceland there, by the way, they've done the go around just as I was setting up. Unfortunately, I missed it. Time I use the tripod, it just feels different for some reason. Like all the settings on it or something are different. Sean, welcome to the stream. How are you? I liked that one, Tom. I liked the privileged style, but my favourite was definitely the Hainan from yesterday morning taking off in front of me. The noise of those engines was awesome. Me and Will were here, we swung by on the way to his doctor's appointment, so we were cheating a little bit. If there's anything audio or video wise, Will, there, do let me know. Will you just put it up in the chat so I can fix it?
That's with you right now.
Pure B, welcome back. How are you? No, it's a little early. What's the goal? 500. Don't think we've ever got 500, Tom. It'll be a little bit more difficult, I imagine, today. There's from what I could see there before I got out of the car, there's lots of the big streamers are on, so big jets on, so he's like a vacuum. Thanks, Bug Jet Aviation though. You can call me Paul, it's allowed.
You're on the left down runway 10 left. On the heading, come up 16. Charlie 16 Charlie on 4,000 feet.
The highest I think Will we had was back in March. We were here on a Sunday and we had 69 people watching at once. That's our highest ever, if you remember. I think that was one of the days I threatened to throw you out in front of a bus on live stream or something, so everyone was interested to see what happened, you know. Approaching with a slight tailwind. I checked it there just before the stream, it was 6 knots behind them. I don't know why the Iceland Air went around, but I imagine that was probably something to do with it. Keep messing with the tripod settings, trying to just get it just smooth so it doesn't kind of jump when you angle it up or down, but it just doesn't want to do it. I blame Will. Will, you messed with the Goldilocks setting at the weekend.
Number 46 Julia, hello, push and start to move the mic on the QNH 1018. Push that move mic 118, come up.
Michael, how are you? Thanks, Phil. I'm still getting used to using it, to be honest with you. I was hoping, because there's a potential, as you'll see there with the sock, there's a potential that they could switch to reverse ops during the afternoon. Unfortunately, I was hoping and holding off. That's why I'm a little bit... Normally I like to be early, but I was a little bit late. I was waiting to see if they switched while I was here, so I could fly down and set up at our other spot. Jim, hello and welcome. How are you? Welcome to Dublin Airport. But I was hoping that they'd be on reverse ops by the time I got here, so I could set up down there. If they do set up for reverse ops, we'll have them lifting and a slight overhead shot, but we'll not have the close-ups like I had yesterday in the videos. Bill him. I have to get a notification there for the front door, if Eric's there. Michael, hey, how are you? Welcome back.
Wesley Charlie, and that's heading 190 today. I said 190.
So I'm going to look at fly radar. Hopefully they're not setting up boxes. No, they're not. Are they?
Inbound, you can pass continue on to Sierra and hold short from Wimbledon to your right flank.
Oh my god. It looks like they may have switched. There's a London Heathrow approaching over Ashbourne. They have switched runways. Thanks, Tom, for sharing it out.
Charlie left heading 140. Intercept below plans are cleared island runway 10 left.
So this runway has just switched from 28 left to 10 or, which means they're now going to be taken off down here, and we're only going to get a little bit of it. So I don't know, Will, what do you think? Will we end this one and start from down there? I can fly down. What do you think, folks? Comment in the chat. Do you want you up close? See what it's like. They've literally switched just as I've set up. What do you think, folks? Those of you that are watching, do we end this and go down and set up there for where we were yesterday? The reverse ops? Keep it moving, alright. If you just want to try that, but I've not done it before, so if it cuts out, you might end up with a cutscene. You'll end up with the seatbelt screen while I'm on the move. But yeah, I can do that. Just give me a second and I'll try and move everything. You aren't going to see much in the back of the car though. So keep it running, but move. Okie dokie. Right, Will, if it cuts out, just make sure it goes onto the disconnect screen on me, alright? And we'll get this down there as fast as we can.
Fly heading 350 for base. 659, stand to 5,000 feet, thank you, 8,018. Caution company medium pulling up at 315 just now as we speak.
Right, we're on the move.
93210 knots. Second work. That's 404 near the buckle now. I'll have on the okay.
I draw the line of putting a seatbelt on you as you don't get one. Sorry.
Roger, just I can give way to them and then push the hotel once they're on. Yeah, that's okay. 421 Romeo monitor 118 goodbye.
I don't know what you're looking at. Sorry.
462 taxi on Zulu and then on Hotel Link 1. Zulu, Fox 1, Hotel Link 1, Shamrock. What's your...
Hopefully I didn't forget that up there. I keep forgetting that I'm microphone so you can hear me. Probably all you can see is a dashboard anyway. Will you just put a comment up there letting everyone know that I'm moving location because of the runway change? If I get down here and they change again, I'll go mad. Two seconds, folks. And the bag fell, so these are probably gone.
On the right there. Actually, thank you. On Bravo 1, your whole source, traffic 1. I'll have one with you.
Right, I'm here now. Sorry. And now there's no planes here. Wait and see. It can be my taxi.
462 lit right out the steering wheel.
Right, so did I keep everyone? Did we survive, yeah?
Turn on the steering wheel, welcome, I want you, right? Camera, 5.
Give me 1 second, I just want to check something in the car. I don't know whether he's heard when I was walking back to the car, literally ATR went out overhead coming this way. So we have a line of traffic coming down to us now. Carl, 10R, I was on 28. Will you change the ticker please from 28L to 10R please?
4 to Mike 1 and then it's Whiskey 2, right turn into Whiskey 3 for the general aviation apron. Mike 1 to Runway.
Yeah, sorry Tom, literally as I was moving the camera out, because I hadn't touched the zoom on the camera in enough length of time, it turned itself off automatically. Power saving feature or whatever it is. Janet, how are you? You just missed my first ever relocation drive with a live audience. I've watched Kevin from Airport actually do it a few times when he's had to move, but I've never had to do it. He was in Waterford Airport yesterday. Nice, Carl. Flight radar is having a moment, which means my connection might not be good here. Sorry, I might need to move the tripod slightly. I'm slightly on uneven ground. How are we looking, Will? Everything alright? Is everything alright? Yeah, alright, sorry, I didn't see you, didn't. Alright, so it's all running okay, it's not glitching around. Grand, so, thank you. Bye bye. Sorry folks, just trying to get everything back in place the way it's meant to be. Now, normal service resumed. Still slightly at an angle though. Yeah.
Runway 10 right clear, takeoff, bye-bye. Takeoff, runway 10 right, 1 seconds, contact, bye-bye.
Thanks, ERB. You tell them. IGM, it's one of their newer Maxes. Where is it off to Willow? I see a weather advisory. Yeah, they put out a weather advisory for tomorrow, Carl. Extreme high temperatures starting from 8 AM tomorrow morning. However, looking at the winds forecast, it looks like there could be a forecast for reverse operations again tomorrow. And you know how I can't resist reverse operations. Sorry. I am unwell, I'm allowed. Go on, rotate. You can't resist reversing, so I can't resist this movement. 485 likes to go, Tommy. That's the attitude. You just have to give me a few minutes now just to get everything right here. Because
British Airways is turning left onto
EI 131. Dublin to Windsor locks, and it's an A321 Neo. EI LRE. See, EI LRD has been stuck in Washington since the 30th of August after a tail strike. They had a tail strike on landing at Washington and they've been stuck there since. Well, I want to see a 330 emoji in the chat because that's what's next. EI 121 off to Orlando. EIK. And as you can see, it's an A330-300. Now, ATC goes down for this one. Don't know what you saw there, my sock went floppy again. Like, that's kind of... So, Airbus, Boeing 777 from Emirates off to Dubai, EK 162, I imagine, without looking. I was reading, I don't know whether you saw there, the FAA issued the notice yesterday in relation to the GE90 engines on the 777s. A compressor part has to be replaced on them all. Something to do with iron inclusion, weakening the metals. So they've issued an order, they've issued a directive, and the manufacturers and the carriers have 45 days to discuss the directive. But once the directive becomes live, they have to be replaced before next flight, which is a bit mad. That means that you could potentially see some 777s grounded based on their engines. Now, from what I was reading, some of the American carriers were saying that they've already carried out the precautionary measures. They've already replaced the parts in question. But I don't know how that applies to others. Paddy, yeah, there's about 20 sets. So what happens is we have this coming from the camera here, and I have a little stream box here that feeds it back to the PC where Will is sitting. And that takes about 10 to 15 seconds, and then it sends it to YouTube, which takes another about 10 seconds. But if we want to maintain the quality, I can reduce the delay between me and you to about 5 seconds, but it'll ruin the quality of the picture. So I purposely have about a 25 to 30 second delay just to keep the full HD running. Keep it full HD on your end. want no trucks or buses or loud motorbikes of any kind. Yeah, Daniel, that's the problem. If I'm pointing the camera straight at the planes, unfortunately there is a road between me and the aircraft. There's trucks. And there's a truck after stopping in the lay-by here now to block the view. Wait, you see it? There he goes. Oh. Bus. Dub, jet, bus, truck, van, JCB, you name it, we'll stream it. I'm going to create a dedicated channel for each one. I was waiting for the Emirates to come out the other side of that sign, but he hasn't come out yet. Daniel, they're talking about it. I don't know whether I mentioned this in the last two streams, that Dublin Airport replied to someone on Twitter or TikTok who was moaning that there was no dedicated area. But Dublin Airport replied to them saying, watch this space kind of thing. So maybe they're coming up with something. No, Carl, I'm not on the mound. I was on the mound at the start of the stream. And then you get to come with me in the car to down to here, because when I started they were on 28L arrivals, and then they switched to 10L arrivals for the crosswinds and the 10 or 10 or departures. So I brought everyone along for a drive in the car down to here. I could have stopped and started again, but you know yourself, what's the point? It's true, Michael, and you see that mentioned in a lot of streams, especially the ones I watch, is that, yeah, they do improve security because there's a constant presence around and there's always cameras, so people are wary of the cameras, you know? The next thing I have to do is get that sign taken out. I'm going to come down one night with a console and cut the bottom off it. What you all doing at your window seats? Thought you had a window seat, you'd be glued to the window for this, wouldn't you? Stu, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to Dublin Airport.
To the right on here, still up to the right. Express flight 3 Victor, Monitor Tower, 1 minute, Airport 6, bye-bye. Monitor, 1 minute, 6, bye-bye.
NSB, it's the second youngest aircraft in the Aer Lingus fleet currently, isn't it? It was their most. NSC was delivered recently. NSB was the one before that. Their 320 Neos they were getting. Daniel, I have the scanner further down because people were complaining it was too close to the microphone the last time. That's why it's lower, but I can bring it up again, but then you'll not be able to hear much other than that. It's that loud. It all depends. I find you hear some of the radios are quite bad. Now remember, we're using a handheld scanner here, whereas the equipment they'd have would be much more high powered, so it's going to be a lot clearer for them than it would be for us. Sun Express, so it's either Izmir or Antalya. I don't know. Will'll tell you which one, won't you, Will? Massive gust blowing behind me here now. What the hell? ERB, thanks very much. Much appreciated. See you in a while. I use noise cancelling headphones via Bluetooth on my iPad and my phone at the same time. Yeah, I have noise cancelled ones as well, they're great. I have little noise cancelling they're called dead cats on both the microphones here. They're mostly to knock out the wind noise, but as you saw there, that little gust that when he was taking off there kind of triggered them somewhat. Came up on the screen of high wind noise. It rarely ever comes up when they're on. I can, if you want. I do have the big shotgun microphone with me. I can set that up for better noise from here if you want. The only thing about that is I won't be responding to you then because you'll barely hear me because it'll be pointed at these. Plus the road noise will be amplified somewhat as well. Barry, how are you? Sorry I missed your comment there, it was up the top of the screen. Breeze that caught him that time, see that? Guess what it is? Will. We're gonna get our first brap on the stream in a while, Will.
Yankee 7 Wind 140 degrees 8 knots, runway 10 right, clear takeoff. Bye-bye. runway 10 right, taking a chance,
Load of trucks, wait for it. And his noise just vanished now, it's mad. Graham, how are you? Welcome. Didn't see, I don't know whether you were already in chat or not. I'm missing comments here, they're obviously not coming. Yeah, Graham, I lashed myself with sun cream before I came out, and I'm wearing a hat and everything, so. Daniel, that's what we love, the turboprops. Especially that initial, when they power up initially, just get that little brrr. Michael, yeah, the ATRs have been on a lot of the UK routes for the summer schedule. Completely black ATR, class, but it's completely black aircraft, not bad for the aircraft itself, no? I remember reading somewhere that obviously they'd be very susceptible to absorbing heat then. Graham's watching us while at work. My kind of guy. That's right, yeah, they don't, do they? There's only the only domestic I think we see mostly now is Kerry, isn't it? And that's Ryanair. What I've done, folks, is I've put the scanner on this tower only, so all we're going to hear is just them being cleared to cleared to take off. We've kind of reduced some of the noise. The road's quieting down a little bit as well, but not much. flying boats from the Liffey. Yeah.
Clear for takeoff, Barry 10 right now, 7 kilo 13.
What?
That's the way, what's your right?
Where's this off to, Will? For those who weren't with us at the very start of the stream, I was explaining Will's not here because we're both sick and he's been off school and we're both on antibiotics. Both have some kind of a nasty chest and throat infection that's messing with us. Yeah, Daniel, during the day where they can, during the day, Daniel, they run segregated operations, so takeoff and landings on different runways. The only time during the year when you won't see that is when there's low visibility or there's a weather issue. I don't think there's been one clean one yet where a bus or a truck hasn't gone by, has there? Please tell me there's more taxiing out here, Will. They're not gone switching again on me, are they? No, we had that last year, Michael. His first week back in school last year, we all ended up, the whole house got COVID eventually. I brought it home though, it wasn't him. Must have picked it up and worked in the airport or whatever, but it was our first time. We dodged it until then, and it floored us all then for a week. But look at that. Privileged style is going to be taken off by the looks of it. It's pushed back. Yeah, Daniel, it's the truth. Like we've joked about that since the very beginning because obviously we're here quite a bit. We've made the joke about Dub Truck. We're going to rename the channel Dub Truck because that's literally what's going by on all the perimeter roads. There's so much construction going on around the airport at the moment. Every one of the perimeter roads has a building site of some form on it. Daniel, it might have been the case that they were repositioning because when they switch runways, obviously they have to change the approach for all the aircraft and all. I can see one now. I'll try to zoom in on him in a second. He's coming in on 10L now, so he's, from where I'm looking, I'd say he's over possibly Rathout, if not further a little bit. I'll turn around and get him now and have a quick look at flight radar. I'll tell you exactly where he is. No, he's over the ward. No, that's the BizJet, sorry. Yeah, the UPS is currently just over Dunboyne on approach to runway 10L. Oh, do, yeah, absolutely. Tom, definitely put them in the Spotters Club. Qatar's coming. Folks, for anyone who's a member, there is a link in the members only post for you to join the members only Facebook group where we're sharing all our stuff amongst ourselves. Tom has put up a good few things there. Graham's in there. Screen, but I'm using the microphone. Give me 1 second, Daniel, and I'll give you a look at the UPS on approach. Carl's back on Facebook as well, huh? So the UPS will come from there now in a second. I'm not going to even bother try getting while he's behind the tree. Come on, where are you? There you are. So Daniel, that's on the approach 10L. That's the arrivals runway now that they're in reverse operations. So it comes in over parts of Meath, Rathout, Dunboyne, in over the ward there on the N2. And landing on the north runway.
Line up runway 10 right, Qatari Charlie, hello there. Any chance you're able to hear us? Good afternoon, you're hearing safety. 370, back to here. 6. That's it, people will do what they're at and have it. 370, let's see, I'm still in that flight. When you enter the air, it's hold short on Sierra 6 on Sierra 22. Copy, hold short on Sierra on the Airliner 16 miles, something up to you, 1537, trying to get us radar. Okay, copy, thanks. I'll let you know. Sorry, 62 Charlie, 7.14035, knots, 112, runway 10 right, clear, take off flight. Clear for takeoff, runway 10 right, Qatari 60 Charlie, thanks for that.
So he's already cleared to take off, so I doubt he's going to hang around. Again, it's mad how quickly their sound disappears. Now I know it's not blown towards me exactly. You can see with the sock there, it's, you would think it's a little bit louder. QR18 off to Doha, I'm guessing, without looking at flight radar or the chat. Do we ever get a wave while taxiing? Will got one here earlier in the year, alright. I was here the last day during reverse ops and no, they weren't playing ball. So this is Ryanair F4 5242 off the budget, Max 8 HEV. Where's the sign saying wave for YouTube? We were talking about it. I actually said it to Will. Oh, he's getting cut, sorry. There's one cutting ahead of him. I was saying it to Will the last day after I was here, Tom, that I said that someone in the stream said that he had to get the sign wave to YouTube. And he was like, it would work. But like, what if it rained? The sign would get ruined. I was like, no, come on. Full of ideas for you, Will. David, I do alternate what I'm saying. I can say 28 left, or I can say 28 left, or I can say 10 right, or I can say 10 or. It doesn't really make a difference, it's all the same thing. For me, I'm not flying a plane. Skytrax, I was only talking about that. That the EILRD has been in Washington since the 30th after the ground strike, the tail strike. Unfortunately, he's gone too long to be able to be seen for when he lifts. Oh no, I know, David.
From Sierra 710.
When I'm dealing with my 13-year-old, it's just easier to tell him to put it on 28 or whatever for the screen. You know, kind of way. That's more the case than anything else. But I am well aware of the why they're designated like that and why they're set like that. They say 28 or so that it's clearer in AirNav communication, so that there's no mishearing of the runway designator. And the designators are also based on degrees, as in the angle of the runway where it's pointed.
Delta 4 and Sierra, Ryanair 260 Alpha.
Still quiet, hasn't powered on yet. Still no power. Cancel takeoff? So that's the one going to Bodrum, 5242 I think. And it looks like it's not going anywhere at the moment. They're looking for a return back to gate. Or are they going to come out behind the WAMO, so they need to reset something maybe. This is what happened to me and Will when we were going to Manchester a couple of weeks ago. We were all lined up on 10-or and we got an initial power on and then they stopped. Tom, enjoy, much appreciated. Make sure to give us some pictures. So he's been told to hold on the taxiway. I don't know, is he going back to gate or is he looking just to taxi back up again? So he's returning the gate. There's obviously something wrong there. Look at them. So if you're off on your way to Bodrum, you're not going just yet. Will, what's this? Because he'll go straight away, so I'm not going to get a chance to look at my phone. Cleared for takeoff. Next up is the Privilege Style A330. Got this yesterday coming in on 10L, 10L. Dublin bus library of Aborted. Flyby and Bucci, much appreciated for the subscription. Thanks to the channel. Will's already replied to us there. What would happen with that tail stroke? I imagine it was just too much of a flare on landing.
Takeoff, the takeoff go on to the right,
if the privilege comes above the sign before I come back all the way. There he is now. I'll zoom in him again. It is, isn't it?
Not at the moment. We want to have a look.
I've seen pictures. I don't know whether these are in the spotter groups. Dublin Airport movements, I think it's called. There was someone who was on the style yesterday, and the pictures they put up from the inside of it, the business class seats are amazing. There's even a privacy screen between you and your. So one of the lads was joking. He was able to slide the privacy screen away from the wife, so he couldn't listen to her, couldn't see her. Dublin to Liverpool.
Line 521, take Aborted clear, we're ready to cross. Take off runway 10 right, line 521.
I got another truck, please. Wait for it. Oh, no. Ah, just about, yeah. Sorry, I want this. You spotter, hope you're good, my friend. I was watching your stream earlier before I got here. Give me some noise. Mad. It's a noise you can see with the propeller. It's class. Graham, you're a legend. Much appreciated. Yeah, you saw me. You were just finished. You saw me setting up here on the mound, Evans, and then I decided everyone came in the car down to here with me. Graham is one of our mods, early day member as well, from one of our very first streams. Much appreciated, Graham. A bit of bird clearing going on. Thanks for smashing it, man. I do the same all the time. The next day you don't have to leave, hang around and we have a chat. I had an idea the other day while I was in work and I was watching you. I was sitting on the north runway while you were on south side. I was in work and I had an idea where we kind of do a joint stream, you and me, you spotter, one side each, 2 viewers at the same time in the airport, you get me?
Okay to vacate here, Sierra 6?
If you continue down to maybe kind of the Sierra 4 area, because there's a lot of traffic coming out, I've no way to get you out of there if you vacate there.
Graham, he's at home, he's on the chat. We're both sick, we're both on antibiotics. We both ended up with a nasty throat and chest infection there after the weekend, and I went to doctor Monday and I brought him yesterday, so we're both on antibiotics. So he hasn't been in school. We'll talk about it. I just thought it would be a cool idea to do something to do, since we tend to overlap here quite a bit anyway. Is this the bodrum wheel? Did the bodrum come back out or is it still stuck in there? Ryanair the Aborted Takeoff to hail the taxi. Yeah, Graham, do. And let me know if you are. The email has changed, Graham. I don't know, because I know you said you were sending something the last day. Our email has changed. The new one is, you'll see it on the channel there. I lost access to the other one. I never set a backup, and when I changed phones, for some reason it didn't transfer across. So there's another email there for you now, if you're sending it. But let me know, and I'll bring that footage for you on a fob the day you're coming. Unless, of course, you've already downloaded the 4K from YouTube. Straight into a bit of crab and cedar. Next up is EI764 Dublin to Tenerife and A320. Found something new about YouTube. Tell me, Carl. The Ryanair going to board. Someone's grabbing a drink. That was our downfall at the weekend. I was obviously already sick, and we brought a big water bottle with us, and I had some of it and then let Will drink from it. Dale, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. You are most welcome. Folks, I know ERB does be reminding you, Graham does be reminding you, Tom does be reminding you. It's my turn now. Hit that like button for me. Feed the YouTube beast. It's like when you've let the line get too long on the strimmer, isn't it? Isn't that the noise it kind of makes? You know the way it rubs off the sides of the strimmer head? Thanks Evans, we'll talk to you later. Metal music, is the library for Aer Lingus different from mainland Europe and Middle East and Americas? No, they have the two liveries at the moment. The older livery and then the 2019 livery, which is the mostly white one that they brought out. It's just a case of some of the aircraft have had it updated, some of it have had it since new, and then there's some that they're not going to bother doing it to. And Carl was saying the last day, I don't know whether it's true or not, but it'd be interesting to see. There's talk of a newer livery coming again. Which would be interesting then, because they'll still have some of the older fleet, so they'd potentially have 3 liveries active in the fleet. Carl's in the chat there, he can shed more light on that. I said potentially, Carl, I didn't say it's definitely happening, just in case. Like you see now, there's another ATR on the way down now, and it's the older livery, the green, which means it has to be EI FAV wheel, isn't it? EI FAV, I think, is the only ATR operating by Aer Lingus still at the old livery, isn't it? So the new livery is the mostly white with the shamrock on the tail. That's the 2019 new livery, Daniel. Whereas the green livery is there. The green livery is their older one, so that's why you see there's still some of the fleet that have that. So you've seen the last 2 turboprops, Daniel, that went out, they had the new livery, whereas there's the old one there on FAV. Someday we'll get a wave. the sunshades up anyway. Either that or there's a black bag on the window because it's gone. You know, like when you get your car window burst. ERB's back to take us all into lighting again. You'll also hear all the Aer Lingus regionals, their call sign is Gemstone. Whereas all the bigger Aer Lingus stuff, their call sign is Shamrock. So all the ATRs mostly have the designation Gemstone. This is the one that, as I was setting up earlier on, had a go around on arrival. That's right, yeah, that's because they're emerald, yeah. How did the live stream miss it? Correct, correct. So what do we reckon? Was it a black bag up in the window to keep the pressure out, or was it just a case that you didn't want to be seen? We also have there's an older livery 330 coming now. Much appreciated for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Wave if you're happy. No, they won't do it, John. Yeah, Graham, you would have had to come back over you because there was a queue of traffic coming in on 28L and you had to go way out over you towards Wicklow and back in to join the back of the queue again. Looks like he's wearing his lucky hat. Ian, how are you? Welcome. Alberto, how are you? he'll probably have a hold just because there was a heavy ahead of him. Much quieter than the other Ryanair, so not using as much power, obviously. Derated, you know what it is?
Line up runway 10 right and wait, Dublin Airport, that's Romeo.
Daniel, in some cases, the derated takeoff is where they don't need the full power of the engine, based on maybe the weight of the aircraft, the length of the runway they plan on using, that kind of thing, or the wind they're getting.
Target 76 Delta, ready for departure, and we forgot to inform you that we are unable to make the climb gradient departure. Lining up runway 10 right and wait target 76 Delta.
Folks, I know ERB is there to rally us and all, but make sure you are hitting that like button first. Do we need proof of life from Will? Are you still there, Will? Yeah? You alright? So, what am I meant to do? You're sick.
Line up runway 10 right, and wait come up 982, okay?
There's something eating the back of my leg. I'm trying to hold the camera at the same time. EI-87 and A321neo off to Cleveland. EI-LRH. I just don't want to get that fella's head in the camera shot. ERB, I don't know Tom whether you're in or out or not, and Sarah if you're there, do keep an eye at the end of the stream because I've set something up differently. If you can't stay, there's no hassle, you can watch it later, but you'll see the stuff at the end.
Takeoff 10, show 40, we go back. There's a cloud covering the sun behind me and it's a welcome break.
Much appreciated. Thanks for that. I can't wait for my new YouTube. What are you talking about, Carl? What are you dazzling us with now? EI 174 Dublin to London Heathrow is on the way out. It is EI NSC, so it's the newest aircraft in Aer Lingus' fleet. It was delivered in June of this year. A320neo. So the one that we saw do the aborted takeoff, or just taxi down the runway basically, the FR5242 Dublin to Bodrum has now requested a takeoff slot of 6 o'clock. So it's going to be 4 hours delayed, thereabouts. BRB, Carl's the account master. You wouldn't know where he's messaging you from. Just keep an eye out for someone streaming 10 or departures from a balcony. Then we know it's him.
Takeoff.
Air goes cleared for takeoff, 320 neo. Here's the truck. The noise difference, wow. Less power, earlier rotate. That's why there's the Neo, isn't it? Oh, look at this. Right there. Thank you. No, unless you subscribe. He's here to fix the plumbing on the road sweep. Yeah. He's gone.
1305, maximum 10, runway 10 right here to take off. Bye.
Does it again, huh? So we have a BA City Flyer off to London City Airport now, an Embraer E190. Next up we have UPS off to EMA, Nottingham East Midlands Airport. They had come in earlier from St. Louis or Louisville, isn't it? One of them? Louisville, I think. Folks, do hit that like button for me if you would.
Here, 7 line up and right. And wait, runway 10 right, just 57.
Press it twice. Well, that's what the people who hit the dislike button do, Carl. They have to press that twice. Keep an eye on flight radar if any of you are using it there for the climb rate on this. I'd say it's going to be pretty decent. Oh, very calm. No, there you go. See how much higher he is than the rest of them already. Thanks, ERB. H4244 off to Ayasi, High Sky. A320. 100 likes is easy, according to ERB. Nice, isn't it? We got free stickers on the channel yesterday. Carl's just in here to boats today, isn't he? What do you reckon, Carl? Will we ever get to the point where we'll have stickers? Huh?
Thank you, bye. Sierra 7, wait 10 direction, rock 496. Takeoff 10 right, you want 496. Have a nice day.
Sorry. The amount of shots this fella's letting off at boards is unreal. Literally been going constantly for the last hour. Mark, yeah, we were talking about it there, but maybe you weren't. We were saying It's LRD, isn't it? EILRD. I've seen the pictures all right there. Someone posted it in one of the groups last night. Took a right rub on the underside, all right. ERB, you need to join the Dublin Spotters and Movements group on Facebook, if you have a Facebook. And you'll see it there, someone posted a link to it. The accident report. And if you are on Facebook and you're a member of the channel, also go to the Facebook members channel page where you get to put up your own stuff. I've an inbound on the far side, I'll try get it. Hope you all have your glasses on. Sorry now, at these zoom levels, every little movement of the camera will be jumping. Sorry. Patrick, how are you? Much appreciated for smashing that like button. Yeah, ERB, I did the same actually, believe it or not. I deleted Facebook as well off my phone. I only use it now literally for this and the spotting groups. Taku, welcome. Hope you're all good. Yeah, Mark, as I said, I've seen the pictures last night. It's definitely took a nice bit of damage to the underside. It's been there now since, what, the 30th of August, so it'll be interesting to see what they're going to do with it. They'll probably have to repair it in place, I imagine. So as you can see, the wind has shifted again, so we might lose this runway, unfortunately, folks. Oh, sock watch, where is he gone? There. So it's now blown the opposite direction again, or more of a crosswind, so they might not stay on 10 or 10 or for now. But we'll see what happens. I might not be able to see it from here, Taku. I'll tell you now. If he's in, he's gonna be around that building there. So I can't see it just yet. Leonardo, thanks for subscribing. You're very welcome to the channel. Looks like the Wamos 330 is, after pushing back, it's either been brought to a gate or it's coming out this direction, hopefully. Inbound mark or outbound? Try again. Tractor. Well, give me a second, I have a quick look on radar and see where the Turkish is. You are a legend, thank you for rallying them. I do have an EI 320 coming in behind me. I'll turn around now when he's around the trees, coming in from Bordeaux. Awesome work, ERB. He is wondering where Will is. He is at home. He's sick. We're both sick. He's been off school all week. He is monitoring the chat there, so if you're looking for him, you can just type for him. Eight more likes to go to the 100. You can do it. A330 Turkish. Give me the 8 more likes for the Turkish, and because here he comes. It's an A330 today, which is nice as well. Come on. Come on. TK1977 from Istanbul. of the Dublin bus fleet driving by at the same time, yeah. Yeah. From one 330 to another. Yeah, Mark. Sorry, Brian, there'll be a few followers now with the winter schedule. Do you ever get dislikes? Brian, I do. I get 2 every stream. So it's the same 2 people every stream. Shane, welcome to the channel. Shane, you're fairly active on YouTube and comments and stuff like that, and you're in the chat quite a lot as well, helping out. So if you want to be a moderator, let it be known, and Will or myself will approve that for you. Completely voluntary, there's no pressure on you to have to be here or anything like that. It's just when you are in, it's up to you. It's always the same 2 people. Can't keep everyone happy, huh? Three 330s. Someone throw a 330 emoji up in the chat there for me. EIN. .330 is off to Seattle, operating as EI953. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, there's your name, ERB.
Number 953, wind check 140 degrees 5, runway 10 right here for takeoff.
Takeoff, then right, come on,
Shane, that's done. Welcome to the mods. Very long run, even from going from Sierra 7. Wow. Just see the nose one, wow. Obviously heavy. Thanks Shane for volunteering, much appreciated. Three likes away. So we have a bit of a queue of traffic forming now for departure. 320, 321. As you can see, there's not much wind to help them. Sorry. Thanks folks for breaking the 100 likes. Much appreciated. Sorry, something eating the back of my leg again. I nearly dropped the camera. Bad idea to wear shorts. LRF. What's your name? Cleared already, yeah? ERB, much appreciated. Don't forget later on when you get a chance to look at the end of the stream. Dublin to Trieste, FR 9319. Much appreciated for all you've done, ERB, as always. Comes in with his big like stick and starts baiting everyone until they do it, you know. There's the wind change again. Look opposite direction. Will, there's something I didn't tell you because you'd be upset. You ready? All our friends are here today. Will had a stare down with one of them for like an hour one day. Yeah, the cows, your chums.
Takeoff, runway 10 right, runway 26.5.
Simba, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Lots of birds there crossing the runway, see that? Mandatory Dublin bus about to get in the way, is it? Yeah. This is EI 356, an A320 operated by Aer Lingus off to Munich. As you saw there now, the wind has definitely shifted again, so they may end their ops here for this runway. FR 172 off to Newcastle. Oh, that was the Bodrum, was it? What was coming up on my yoke? Privilege pushing back, someone says. Nice. So that was a delayed Bodrum flight, the FR 5242, was it? The powered and then taxied instead of taking off. Got out in the end. Wow. You could hear how much more power he used. Look how earlier he is up. Clear of the sign and all, where the rest of them were only rotating up into the bottom of it. Some climb rate, look at that. Wow. Someone mentioned privilege, I see it there. There it is there, taxiing out to me. Andrew, you're in Heathrow. Heathrow, welcome. How are you? If you're in Heathrow, does that mean Jerry got your arrival? He's been filming there today. Privilege should emerge behind them there now. He goes down here, does a little turn around, comes back this way. Unless they're changing runways again because of the wind. Because it is going the opposite direction again now, properly. Ah, here he is. We're okay. You're okay, Will. Thanks for that. Dealt with it. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Big jet's on. What kind of mindset? It's in the bio that the channel is a father and son. What kind of mindset do you have to be to come into the chat and post something like that when there's a child? You know there's... Anyway. Taku, nice one. See you next time. No, Andrew, we're both sick. After Sunday, I ended up quite ill Sunday night. Went to the doctor, I'm on antibiotics, and unfortunately, he has the same throat and chest infection now, so he's been off school all week. I'm just not going to get away with bringing him here today if he's off school sick. Willow, swing the hammer there if you have to. Makes no sense whatsoever putting a comment like that in. Anyway. Yeah, he's on antibiotics now as well, Andrew, so the two of us are dosed. I initially thought he was just milking it and having sympathy for me and pretending to be sick, but then when I brought him to the doctor and she actually confirmed that, I was like, oh, I feel bad now. Yeah, Shane, we got it taken off earlier. It's on this stream. He was saying the same thing, Will. anyone else notice the camera jumping to the left? What's the... Sorry, to the right. Why is it doing that? Vito, how are you? Tractor, right as he goes. I have to get myself a van or something. Another long run again down behind the building, which means heavy. Probably won't see him at all, will we? Just, yeah. Off to La Rochelle. Look at the height difference between the 767 we saw from UPS and the 330, still only there. And the last one is there. Zoom. Focus. We're on 10 or 10 or. We had originally set up on 28 left, but they changed operations within 10 minutes of the stream start. So we kept it running and drove down here. Something going on there now. Is that coming through for you as well? But I'm looking at the screen here that it's suddenly like jumping left, like it's missed something in the middle. Is that happening for you as well, or is it just me? Like other than my normal shoddy tripod work. They're all running along. Thanks, Mark. Much appreciated. So folks, we have a few more to go. This will probably be our ending plane. Another 3:30 going out, so we'll probably finish on that this evening. I think I'm well and truly cooked at this stage. Sun cream wore off maybe. He's holding, oh, there's a Ryanair cutting him. Okay. My chat's froze now, so just in case you're saying something and I'm not seeing it, I apologise. Will's there though, so he'll be able to hold the fort. So it looks like FR 6677 off to Kerry. Gets to skip the queue. EICVC. I don't need to look up flight radar to tell you that's one of the oldest planes that Aer Lingus has. EI656, Dublin to Frankfurt, and A320 EICVC, 22 years old. It's trumped only by CDA and CDB, isn't that right? Sorry folks, the tripod is don't know whether the heat's making it go funny or not. I don't know. For 337 Ryanair off to London Luton. I've had to turn the scanner off, unfortunately the battery is dead. There's a climb rate. 330. Mark, much appreciated. Talk to you next time. We will be on again. Either could be tomorrow, could be Friday, but definitely we'll be on Sunday at least. I'll see how things go. If we keep reverse ops, I can't help myself come. We'll see what the potential is. Another long run. Sorry. So folks, I want to say thank you to everyone that's been with us for today's stream, including the little drive down to here. Much appreciated to ERB, Graham and co. Who else has been in? Shane, you're there. Tom. Shane, you won't be on the next little feature because obviously you weren't on mod before we got here today, but you will be on for the next day, don't worry. I'm going to give Will a shout now and I'm going to get him to switch things over. Will, once this updates and gets to where it needs to go, you can do the automatic switch over for me whenever you're ready. Thanks to everyone for watching. Thanks to everyone. Graham, much appreciated for the super chat. You're already a mod. It's more than. Thank you very much. ERB, our like man. Shane, our newest mod. Chan Ho just subscribed. Much appreciated. Bus spotters. Michael, absolutely. We've been saying it all along. Dub jet, dub bus, dub truck, you name it, we'll find it on this road. Right, that's me, Will. Once my talking updates, you can switch over. Much appreciated, everyone. We'll see you either definitely Sunday, but we might have another pop-up one in the meantime, depending on what operations they're running here. Thanks for being with us.